Hello, Zelda adventurers! Today, we're going to be talking about... What? Hold on one second. Hello?
Oh!
Oh, hi, Beetle!
Hi!
What? This is for me?
Thank you!
Well, what is it?
Bye!
Oh, okay, bye. Just got a package in the mail. I have no idea what it is, just give me a second. It's here. It's finally here. Well, I think at this point we have no choice but to do a Good Smile Company Nendoroid Link action figure unboxing and review. So I'm gonna get started with that right away. I've had this figure pre-ordered since before summer, and I pre-ordered him on Amazon. He was about $53. A very amazing collectible figure, but we'll get into that. So, we're gonna open him up now. Let's do this! Alright, so here is Nendoroid Wind Waker Link. And if we look at his box, you know, it's got this awesome little picture of him right here. The 413 resembles the 413th figure made out of the Nendoroid series. And I'm really glad that they made Wind Waker Link, like a Toon Link, because they've never made a posable Wind Waker figure, ever. So this is the first, and it's very adorable. I love the side of the box here. It's got the character's name, Wind Waker version, that kind of leaves the door open for more Nendoroid Link, so I'm excited for that. With Majora's Mask coming up, I'd love to see Nendoroid Deku Link. That would be the best thing ever. This guy is amazing, and as you can see, he's from The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. This game right here. I mean, lots of cool details on the box, lots of Japanese writing, which is really cool, and then here you got some of the displays of faces, expressions, and items that he has, as well as on the top and on this side, with the Wind Waker and heart container, and his smiley faces. And then there's his angry and suspicious face, which I love. Little squiggle face there. Alright, so let's open him up. Link, I think I need to use your Master Sword again.
Yeah!
Come on. Come on, please. I need to open this. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna open this up now. Okay. Yup. There we go.
Oh man. Nice and tightly packed in there. There we go. Oh wow, look at this. It's very cool. Here goes the box. Oh my gosh, look at how cool this is, guys. As you can see, his different faces there. And then his little squiggle face.
Let's go ahead and get him all the way unboxed. There we go. Okay, this little piece here fell out, the bases and joint pieces for the base. So that's cool. Ah, that new action figure smell. Alright, here we go. Ah, he just slipped right out of that package. There we go. And then this looks like tape over his face. And I imagine these guys, they work just like the Figma, where his hair pops off. Trying to be gentle. There we go. Look at that. One big clean hairpiece. Hairpiece goes there. And then this comes off the face. And this little piece around his belt line. Does this? I don't really know how this part works. Oh, okay. This separates. And that comes out. Oh, that's very neat. I've never owned a Nendoroid figure before. There's a little piece of tape or something stuck in there. So here we go. Here is Link. Gonna put the hairpiece on again real quick. Alright, so for Poseability, let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll get into the details of all the face pieces and stuff. The neck is on a ball joint, a very large ball joint, so... Oh, it's not. Okay. It's actually a swivel joint. There you go. You can see in there. Got a little swivel joint in the neck. I mean, his head can turn in any direction. That's about as high as he can look up. And there's him looking down. maybe a pouty face or something. So the torso turns right here. I really love the gold on the belt there. That's a very awesome touch. You got the arms, which have one joint, and then the wrists that have another joint. Whoa! Same goes for this arm. There are no ball joints or anything. They're just a standard pivot joint. So there, and then wrist turns as well. And then for here, we have these sort of swivel joints that were like on the neck. So you could get him in a running position or do just about anything with him. Oh my gosh, this guy's the greatest figure. Does the hat joint move? Yes, it does. Okay, the hat joint does move. It doesn't really make much of a difference whether it's turned up. I mean, you got a little bit of a foof there, like he's running, but that does turn. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about the different faces and accessories. Okay, so here's the Toon Link angry face, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like on him. But you got these really cool detail in all of their eyes. It's got the like shade from a dark blue to black in color, which is just like it is in the game. Very cool detail. The teeth and the mouth are nicely painted. I think the sculpt is awesome. The simple detail on the ear, it's all really great. Here's Link little suspicious troublemaker face, which you see quite a bit in Wind Waker. And here is his happy face. You see this quite a bit in the cutscene when he's either talking to Tetra, his grandma, or Errol. Happy smiling face. And all the teeth and mouth are painted separately on these figures. So all in all, there are 4 different faces for this figure. And it's very easy to switch out the faces. So you gently take off the hair. Boop. And then the face. And then you put on the new face of choice, and it lines up with these pegs and this head joint here that it covers up. Slide that in, then you slide in the hairpiece. Press it in a little, and there you go. Face change. Easy as that. I don't know if I trust you. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and unbox and review the items. Oh my gosh. Well, you're not gonna have any trouble getting them out. Everything is pretty loose in the package, but it's encased very nice, so you don't have to worry about the shipping. But once you get it open, everything's just gonna kind of fall out. Here is the shield. Okay, so we got the shield, the sword swoosh for spin attacks or swinging or anything. We have the amazing Hero's sword from Wind Waker, your first sword in the game. We have this beautifully sculpted heart container, and then we have the extra arms and legs. So let me see if I can get those out real quick. These are like sitting legs. Since the knees are not posable, you have these secondary legs which are kind of squatting or sitting position, which you could do either pose with those, for squatting or sitting, or kind of an attack stance. And then we have this hand right here, which looks like it's for holding things. Hands are interchangeable because we have these different item holding hands right here, including the hand that is built in with the Wind Waker. I don't think it comes out. I really don't. I think that's one solid piece. The hand comes off though. See? Boop. That easy. You don't have to worry about breaking it, or these are no trade arts action figure hands where you're gonna break off the wrist joint trying to remove them. And here's our little hands. Alright, next up is this bag here. And this was in the bottom of the package. And it is your figure base. It's cool because this figure base is different than any other base, simply because it has a Nintendo licensing. And then here is all the different base joint pieces. Bloop, 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 bloop. For all sorts of different poses. Jumping, running. These joints will hold him in that position. It has a smile too. A good smile company. See? Whee, my hands are shaky. I'm sorry. But yeah, and it does bend. And lastly, but not least, there was this in the bottom of the package. It is your directions and piece guide. And it's all in Japanese, but the pictures explain themselves. So as for paint detail, I mean, I love the gold on the belt. The detail in the eyes is wonderful. I did want to note out my figure, right here in this corner of his hair, he had some green paint running into his hair, or lack of yellow paint. Other than that, there is not a single flaw in painting or style. But I had to be honest, I did notice that, and I wanted to point it out to you. It doesn't make a difference to me. This little figure is perfect, even above and beyond my expectations. So, I was gonna put him on his base, and you can see the little peg on the back, and then you just work it in. Boop, boop, boop. I noticed this does come out, see? And you pop it back in. And let's see his base down here. I mean, we could literally just have him floating in the air. You're not gonna have any trouble just having him in a jumping pose or something, because as you can see, it holds him up with all his weight with no problem. The next piece I wanted to talk about here were the arms. So those are the arms that are on the figure to start with, the straight arms, and then these are the curved arms. Now all the hands are interchangeable with all of the other pieces. Now this is very cool, and I wanted to kind of let you guys look at this so you can judge for yourself how beautifully this is painted. The handle here is on a ball joint. Look at that. Woo, very cool. And it comes out. That startled me. That pops right back in. It's not broken. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. His hand, it's a tight fit, no doubt about it. I'll be showing that home. There we go. There's that hand. So the arms are very easy to get out. I mean, they're not going to fall off on you, but it's simple process of working one out and working another one in. They fit in very nicely. And here's Link with his shield. And next I wanted to take this straight arm here.
Remove it. And then we are going to put in.
He has two different hands here for holding the sword. One's angled outwards, and then one's holding it up and down. I'm gonna take off this cute little hand, open palm, and then I'm gonna put on this one. And then I'm going to, and this is a lot like the Figma, and I know I had a lot of trouble with my Figma Link getting this loose, but this one is not a problem for me. But I eventually got it out without breaking it. I was afraid I was going to break it on the night I got it, but this one is perfectly fine. This is a thin peg for the handle. I would suggest being careful with it.
There we go.
Ta-da! And now we're going to put that little cinnamon swirl piece right back on there. Boop, there's that.
Now we're going to go ahead and put that on this arm here.
This heroic warrior is ready for battle. Alright guys, next I wanted to display the leg changing process. But I am now noticing the good smile smiley faces are in each of the joints. See? Good smile hidden in all of the joints of our figure. So now I'm gonna work this out. That pops right out, apparently both ways of the joint. There we go. Got it. Now I'm gonna put in this bent leg. For running, sitting, or whatever. It looks like he will be able to sit on like a slanted ledge. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch his leg too. There we go, that one came out nice. And now, there we go. No, okay, the feet do not turn. Now I wanted to do a little figure item and pose montage. I'm gonna put him in a couple poses and with different items, and then take pictures and show them to you guys. Hey, there was a few more things I wanted to say that I discovered while doing the photo shoot, was that the peg in the back is actually a ball joint socket. I discovered that this is a replacement neck joint. It's not just a random piece or anything like that. Hey guys, one last thing I wanted to do was talk about the different pieces here. So he has one hair piece, he has 4 different faces, the base of 3 different stands, 1 sword, 1 shield, and he has 7 different hands. He has 4 different legs, 1 sword swooshy, 1 heart container, and this little extra base piece, and 1 directional guide. Alright, and here is Nendoroid Link in scale with Figma Link. Be sure to follow my Tumblr because, you know, I do my Figma Link photo shoots, but now I'm also going to be doing Nendoroid Link photo shoots on my blog as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot. I was really excited to do this video for you guys, and I'm really glad. I hope you guys like it. Be sure to subscribe if you want Zelda awesomeness. Subscribe and like and comment. If you guys ever wanted to like send in a figure, I could review it. Just let me know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna like ask you guys to send stuff in, but if anyone wanted to, I'm open to that. So message me and I will get back to you guys on that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful adventure-filled day. Alright, talk to you later, guys.